For a firm that is full scope today, the new middle tier of AIFMD, as it's proposed, may look quite interesting. And mostly it's going to be a story of relief, of less to do, less prescription, more flexibility in how you comply. But depending on what your expectations of the new regime were, I would also say it is probably full scope light rather than small AIFM plus. But let's get started with the good news. What's going to fall away? What's going to lighten if you're full scope now and you're going to be mid-tier going forwards? First up, the risk management function. Ultimately, you will keep that hierarchical functional separation of your risk management function from your portfolio management function, but there will be some important savings. A number of the level 2 requirements that will stay in place, those are the requirements you're currently familiar with, they'll stay in place for the new large fund managers, but they will fade away for you. There will be less around conflict safeguards, less around directive power conditions, less around mandatory internal audit and risk committees. Those are retained for large firms only. And the Article 19 illiquid asset due diligence detail isn't going to be carried across at all. Valuations is another area where the rules are reduced as well. I'm going to tell you something else about valuations in a minute, but they will be less prescriptive than for the full scope regime now. Leverage calculations are simply gone across the board. That is irrespective of firm size, but I do know that that will feel good for some fund managers, so popping it here in this list also. The annual report that you send out, while it still will need to be audited, which is different from the small regime going forwards, some of the prescriptive content requirements will fall away. Also, will only go to the FCA on request. You won't have to consistently submit it. The Remuneration Code as it stands is going to be replaced by a smaller, simpler asset management code. That sounds like generally good news. And I think the big headline there is that the annual remuneration disclosure that you need to put in the annual report, that's going to narrow down and be focused in on material risk takers only. There is also good news on the delegation requirements. While they still exist, there will no longer be pre-approval or pre-notification to delegate on investment management to an unauthorized entity. It will become a notification-only regime. And the professional investor disclosures become easier as well, because that's going to be moving to a principles-based regime. So those are the things that fall away and lighten, where you should feel a difference. There are also going to be some new things, 3 new things specifically.